So, grocery prices are rising, and sometimes food quality is not as good as it should be. And so, for the last few years, I kind of envisioned having a food forest. So, first things first, what I'm going to do, kind of show you what I got really initially out the gate. And then I want to show you kind of my dreams or my vision for expansion, along as a few things that I got from Ty's Nursery. It's a new nursery I'm trying out just to kind of see how it goes. Let me show you what I got so far. This is my mulberry. This is another mulberry. I don't know what this mulberry is, but this particular mulberry, I went ahead and kind of hollowed out the pot. So the pot has maybe several inch big to a 2-inch big holes, so that the tap roots will go actually down into the ground once it gets established. And I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So mulberry. This is a Gala apple. Not doing too well, so I'm gonna try to bring it back to life. Then I have a blackberry, 2 blueberries. It's gonna go right there. And I'm gonna do right here probably another peach. And here's my nectarine. This peach probably will go down after this year. As you can see, it's really distressed. It's made it this far. I'm gonna try to seal it up some more with some tree paint, but I think it's finally reached its lifespan. And here's a peach tree I picked up on discount at Lowe's for like $10. Honestly, I don't know how well it's going to do, but hey, if it doesn't do well, I'll just rip it out the ground and get another peach tree. Actually, I got it from Home Depot. That is I forgot which variety peach. Discount variety peach. And then one more tree's going to go right there. Not sure yet what. So here's this elderberry that will be added to the food forest as well. Just haven't quite figured out where I'm going to put it. This has natural medicinal effects. It's a great cough syrup. You can also make jellies and jams with it as well, and even cough drops or gummies. Let me show you some goodies I picked up from Ty's Nursery. So first time trying them. This beauty here. Now they sent it in kind of a bare root wrapped in paper with some type of weird silicone moisture doodads. Didn't like that, but they're pretty easy to remove. Just kind of shake them all out, and a little bitty silicone crystal whatever majiggles will come out. But they kind of sent it, instead of a root ball, just bare roots, which I kind of like that. This is my Gala apple. So all I'm going to simply do, I'm going to trim these roots a little bit, stimulate growth, and put a little bit of rooting hormone. And it's going to go right over here where I have my plum tree because it's got really good soil. We have, careful, this is really pokey. It's my mandarin berry. I'm gonna do something different with this. This I actually got on Etsy. I'm gonna set that to the side for now. Next, I have my pomegranate. So I'm thinking of putting my pomegranate over here near my blackberries. Pomegranate's gonna get to a pretty good size, and hopefully it'll kind of provide shade for my blueberries. And it also has some little bitty pokers, not as intense as a shea berry, but I'm gonna do the same thing. Not as big as a root. I think this one's only a year old, and the Gala tree was 2 years old. This is from Ty's Nursery. Sweet plantation, sweet pomegranate tree. So this one, because the roots aren't as established, I actually might put this in an air layering pot. I'll do a video on that. This is pot I've been wanting to try. I'm gonna leave that soaking. That's some potting soil for now. Give it some good, nasty, stinky water. And this here is a boysenberry. It's a cross between like a blackberry and a raspberry. Same thing. It's only a year old, 2 years old actually. Root structure is not very intense as the gala. Boysenberry is gonna go right here next to my blackberry. I think I'm gonna build some type of trellis over here. Not quite sure. I saw an idea for a raspberry trellis I might do, but this one, same thing. A little bit of azalea mix, living earth, backfilled a little bit, and then top it off with compost. And then I'm gonna go over with just some plain wood mulch over the top and cover it up. Now, on my tree, I'm gonna come back once I stake it. One of the things I like to do, I try not to get it too close to the trunk with the mulch, because it will kind of rot it out a little bit before it gets established. So, and I kind of sometimes like to bring that root ball and kind of bring it just a hair above the ground and kind of make a trench around it so the water would drain away as opposed to pool up. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit, kind of scooch it back, and then I'm gonna take some paint and kind of seal it to kind of protect it from sun scald and some other things. So this is my Gala apple tree right here. Boysenberry I'm going to do in a pot, and my shea berry I'm also going to put in a pot. So here's a shea berry right here, and I have it in an air layering pot. And then here's the plantation pomegranate from Thai Nursery that I also have in a air layering pot. Been wanting to try these out. Been wanting to try these pots out. They're supposed to promote growth because they allow air to go in there. Each one of these sections are actually indented in. They're supposed to allow for better airflow, and the roots, if they start growing, they'll actually start coming out the pots. That's kind of when you know when to transplant it. You can also keep trimming the roots as it grows. If it starts to, grow and grow, you just keep trimming and trimming the roots until you, get a nice root ball. And then these pots actually just simply come apart right here, and you can just take it off, and then now you have a nice thick fat root ball. At least that's the premise behind these. Now whether or not they work, I don't know. So like I said, right now these are dormant. Hopefully when spring pop up, these will start coming back to life. So far, bringing order to chaos. Right now it's chaos, but I can envision all this being a nice orchard back here after the chaos subdues. So boysenberry, blackberry, blueberry, Gala apple, mulberry, another Gala apple, and then over here somewhere will be more likely my pomegranate or the shea berry. One of the two is going to be somewhere over here. And this also is right where that plum tree died. So I think that soil is going to be nice, broken up, and somewhat rock free. And so far, that's the first stages of my food forest. Again, gardening don't gotta be complicated or expensive. You just gotta get out and do something.